Right, how y'all doing? Lovely day, gorgeous day though. Right. No, I can't try. I was going to see if I can trick the exposure. I don't think that'll work. So you can see the clouds. Absolutely gorgeous day. Gorgeous day. You could have done a bit of extra work there, guys. Just point at the camera in it. I know. Shh, 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 shh. Quiet now. Shh. Morning ritual. Taking the dog out. Inky is snuggled up nice and warm in the pit after our trip to the city yesterday. Admittedly, I kept her up most of the night hacking my goddamn guts up. I do feel damned right now. Oh. Sleep is for the weak, man. Yeah, kids in school, happy as can be. They've got the plague still. Poor little sods. William is hacking his lungs up, but we just can't get him any more antibiotics. I know how he feels though, because I can't stop hacking. I feel it's going to be a slow day, the nanny and Charles.
I think especially with Charles, because
he's dilly-dallying, look. Where is he? There he is, look.
he's a...
Dilly-dallying spaniel.
He's trying to find the perfect spot.
Yeah, but finding the perfect spot's taking us hours. He'll find it eventually, bless him. But I've got no plans for today. None.
Well, you can come up to Aldi with me.
Yeah, sort out yesterday's vlog, do a bit of shopping and...
Yeah. And then concentrate on doing whatever tomorrow.
Well, I don't want to do anything in the main house at the because I don't want to disturb Inky.
No, so I've got to go and get a few bits shopping. So...
We'll go do that. I get to look like a complete and utter psychopath walking around with an even bigger camera than I normally do. But not the biggest camera I've ever walked around with. That made me think, is it Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? The one with,
Vinnie Jones.
yeah, Vinnie Jones and, oh, what's his name?
Statham?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, I know.
Slapnut. Yeah, it was interesting. I watched the commentary for that a wee while ago. So just randomly, me and Inky were watching old films. I say old films, right? But who was it I pointed out to her? I was like, "There's a character." No, it wasn't. It might have been Beverly Hills Cop. I pointed out to her that there was a character in that she's really fond of. I was like, "Yeah, this is the young version of him, right there. Look." Yeah, in Lock, Stock, they literally had a big old cinema camera of the day attached to one of the lead actors. So you know when he's lost his card game or whatever, and they have that kind of euphoric, he's drunk, you know, as he's kind of wobbling about and stuff. That big old camera, bigger than this, strapped to the guy's chest. So you know. Insanity is contagious. We've been pointing big old cameras back at ourselves for years and years. Shut up, Duck. Not that funny. Look, I just woke up my wife because I was trying to take a picture and I did a bad job of it because I still don't know how to use this camera. You are so fucking fluffy. Yes. But she's, hey. Fucking Duke. She's just showed me a Christmas present.
Well, the other one is that there.
It's a box.
It's not a box, you know what's in that one.
No, I do. I do.
Do you want it today?
It's up to you, honey.
Because I just want... I'm not being funny. Christmas, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's for the kids, isn't it?
And apparently I... fuck.
Thank you, Charity Down.
Hang on.
For the next bit.
I have to build tennis for two. There's Dar. She's the number 2. Right, you're number 1 or 0. If we want to go computer, you're 0. I'll be 1.
You want 0, 1, 0, 1. But yeah, I've got a box full of stuff here that I need.
I did wonder if that was an empty box or if that had stuff in it, so I didn't touch it.
So yeah, that's the turntable. You got to do your end and get me get me a shelf.
Yes, I still need to measure up for it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to find something specifically that will fit in that. Right, just in case anyone's curious. So Inky said she wanted a shelf the other day. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the vlog, but it was when Inky... It's got a bear to the bollocks. When Inky moved all the kitchen around, she wants to have a shelf like that here in the corner. And there'll be a turntable on it, and then the idea that we can play tunes in the kitchen.
Play tunes in the kitchen anyway.
We can, but I don't know. Plus, we have vinyl.
Yes.
So.
I've got a couple of vinyls in the old cupboard. Right, I need Pete. You go.
Oh, okay.
You've got to go and do your thing.
Okay.
Go shopping with your ma.
Hi. Hi. Even made her another cup of tea. Right, gotta go. Driving, going on an adventure. Not really. There you go, it's better. I got fucking sunlight. I'm burning.
Look, Greggs, Subway, and the card factory's in between.
Bollocks to him. The card factory doesn't do cups
I
of
quite
tea.
like a Subway, actually.
You can't have one. We're poor.
I'm quite hungry, actually, now I can't mention it. My little bellies are grumbling a
I
bit.
agree, but son!
What?
Right, I'm pointing out my mum's a bit of an ass. That is an Aldi. That is a little bag. You want to go over there with Tesco stuff next?
Well, I would. I thought we'd get away with it.
Yeah. I have no idea what we actually came in here for. We're getting all this stuff anyway. Oh, we're finished it now. We're on another adventure. Have you got, Mum?
I'm starving, that's what makes
What are you hungry for?
I am hungry.
Why not?
I didn't have no tea last night.
Fuck people in their cars.
There was you, but you stuck all this beef shit, and I didn't have nothing.
So it's all my fault, is it? It's not nice, is it? It's not nice.
I didn't get a bag of crisps.
Got shot.
People
No,
don't
wait.
have one.
That way. I have no idea. I can't use this camera. It's
Should
not
we have
that
a Subway or Greggs?
No. It's not Pete.
Hot or cold?
No. I didn't even know what was included in this decision.
You can have a bit cold, what? We're open.
Yeah, it's just if we.
Am I going to get squashed by the door?
Excellent. I've never come into a Subway. Can I give you a tray?
This one's more civilised because we're in Pakefield.
How are you? Sorry, I don't make the. See, I don't see the difference between Lowestoft and Pakefield. There was something they kept correcting me on yesterday that we were in Pakefield. I was like, no, to me, it's just the. You know, like, I don't see Alton Broad as being any different from Lowestoft. It's just. It's.
More sophisticated.
There you go. Tray. Well, apparently you can order on an app. Oh look. That's it. Probably that's it. Rainbow. It's now pissing down the rain. I've got to learn that when you push on the front, I don't want to talk cameras to people, but when you push on the front of this lens, so if I've got it around my neck, it zooms into about 18 mil, and 18 mil, you're pretty much like. Right. This is balls. Let me in. Fucking wet, mate. Inky found the goddamn missing Joy-Cons. Yes. And it's handy. Take a guess where they were. In Inky's Switch case. Well, her Switch isn't. Her Switch is there. Bob. Right, all Joy-Cons gathered. Every single one has drift, or at least every single pair has either drift or broken buttons or won't connect to the system. So, great. Actually, we only have like one semi-functioning pair of Joy-Cons in the house, right?
They're mine.
And they're your ones
Yeah.
on your Switch because you don't use it.
Well, I do use it occasionally, but because I don't play it that often.
No. Well, see, that's it, because one of these pairs came from my Switch when we first got it. I think it might be that pair.
Yeah.
From when I first got my Switch. But I never, ever once used them because I already had this pair.
Yeah.
Right? And I never really used those because I had a control pad, a Pro Pad.
Yeah.
And so then I started lending these. When Theo's broke,
Yeah.
I then gave him my first pair of Joy-Cons. And within no more than 2 months, 3 months, drift and the button started failing. It's like,
I think that's because he is constantly on his.
well, yeah, for sure, he's playing it a lot, but that's not the point.
He's playing it all the bloody time. I don't think there's not a day goes past when that boy hasn't played on his Switch.
No, fair.
Unless he was stopped from playing it.
No, fair point. Yeah, but even then, you got to think there were times when he'd have weeks where he couldn't play his Switch, and he's still managed to wreck several pairs of Joy-Cons. Williams Joy-Cons are Williams ain't long come back from Nintendo,
No, it's got to be a Nintendo
and
problem.
Williams Joy-Con. Let's see, yeah, I think it's that one because they're all charged. His right-hand Joy-Con doesn't actually power on unless you plug it into the system. So, anyway. Sending them back. Job done.
And the house are tidy in here.
House are tidy with the exception of the carpet. Yeah, apart from the carpet. And him.
I've got to hoover in here, and then it's la done.
Stop scrabbing making the house look untidy, Spaniel.
Says I've got to go sit on my bed. Maybe not.
Bless him.
What are you looking for?
Punko.
I'll eat that. And food.
Plank.
Yes. Look up.
Punko.
That's a diddy one. It's a baby. What is that? A baby one.
My Punko nanny.
It's very, very gentle. Give me a kiss and I'll let you have it. No. Thank you. No, you can have it. Do you like it? No, you like more kisses. Okay. There you go. Careful with the teeth with Pax. Don't swallow her. Oh. Oh.
Right, so it's the boys gone off to Grandma's. And now, see you later, Mum. We'll see. Mum's now on her way to Southampton. On you, focus. Bless her. Good luck. 4-hour drive. She should be there. We've been sat listening to vinyl all afternoon. Bit of Bob Marley, bit of King Diamond. We're now on a crazy quest to
There's some decent vinyl.
yeah. Oh, you don't have any vinyl really, do you? Other than maybe the odd,
God Save Queen.
which was your dad's, wasn't it? And I've got a box of vinyl back at my parents' house. Plus some Jethro Tull here, so I've got like Sabbath and SOD, some MOD, as I say,
I had some
Jethro Tull.
Transnation albums, but they were fun.
For reasons at times. Now we've got King Diamond, some King Diamond. You've literally been blitzing through eBay, trying to find random bits. I've picked up some Death vinyl. And, so I think we're just going to have like a random chill out vinyl day. And we've gone from using the audio out and plugging into an Anchor speaker into actually just running it directly into the into the amplifier. Although admittedly going into the headphone port on the amplifier, not into the back of the amplifier, which I'll sort out tomorrow with some phono cables. But that's fun. Right now though, we are going to sit down and have a romantic meal for two, I think. Maybe, possibly. But we'll see. No, we are. Inky, I've got a question.
Oh.
Like, could you put the top back on for a second? Just like, holy goddamn, what the hell is this?
It's called a monster burger from Jester's.
Jester's being the place that does the kids' meal in Yarmouth.
No.
The kids' meal being, what was it? It was like £9 of food or something like that on a plate. Oh my gods. Oh my gods. Good choice.
Go get those knife and forks, bit.
Aye. That went everywhere, didn't it? I'm winding down the vlog. Mum's made it to Southampton all right. What I wanted to wind the vlog down with was to kind of cover some chat from the last couple of days about, like, you know, having the best equipment isn't going to instantly enable you to make better content. Case in point here, we now have a Panasonic GH5. My vlog quality hasn't changed any, it is still completely garbage, and I'm still making really derpy mistakes, like, you know, not having the camera zoomed in too far, not framing properly, images being overexposed, things like that. But I'm not going to bother. It's actually fun. It's fun to learn a new camera system. Once I didn't realise how kind of mentally into the Canon ecosystem I am. You know, I'm so just like, I press this and I touch that and I spin this and there you go, and I'm ready to go. The Panasonic, when I first looked at it, I was like, wow, these menus are really, I don't know if I like these, because it goes from top to bottom rather than from left to right. So that was that threw me off, and I was like, well, how the hell do I bracket? If I was doing it on a Canon, I press this button and I flip that way, and I'm doing that. But no, you know, it's just as easy to do exposure bracketing on the Panasonic. It's just a slightly different way. Anyway, what I want to talk about instead, a bit of a change in pace, to be honest with you, because as far as cameras go, honestly, I think I could do. I've done better content on the 60D than I think I could ever do on the GH5. And some of my favourite photographs, whilst I really am enjoying taking a lot of photographs of the GH5, even though people don't buy the GH5 for photos, really good. I've taken some of my favourite photos ever with the Canon 60D and one of my other favourite cameras, the Pentax Q. And those were on top of the line when I was using them either. Well, the 60D was, I weren't top of the line, but it was mid-range at the time. And the Pentax Q was nowhere near. That was like point and shoot level, but with full manual, and I really loved that thing. But enough of the camera. November has been an odd month for me. Like, the last few months have been odd for me. I've been mentally up and down. I've been feeling really depressed and you know, just randomly vulnerable, feeling just really weak in every respect of my life. And then over the last couple of weeks, I don't remember exactly when it was, to be honest. I know that folks all came down. We all arranged that everyone was going to come down, and they came down, and initially it was a bit of a but then it turned out okay. You know, somewhere around there, I started to get the feeling back in my body. I was able to feel, you know, the touch in my hands. Now it's kind of, spoiler alert. Now it's still there, but it's not as heightened as it has been. It's not as precise as it has been. Around that time, we were breaking wood, and I stomped on a nail. Oh, don't worry about it, I'm breaking wood with nails, and it's not a problem. I can't feel it. I was like, hang on a minute, I can feel this. I hurt my arm and my elbow started to hurt, and I was like, wow, this is intense. You know, I could feel when people were, you know, touching down my elbow. I could count how many fingers they were running up and down my arm in there. It was weird to have, I guess, a normal sense of feeling. You know, hot and cold were really starting to bother me, whereas, you know, cold normally, you know, could be 6 foot in snow and I'm standing outside in a Hawaiian shirt and a pair of shorts. You know, I'm going blue. But sadness today hit me when I realised I was starting to go numb again. I haven't gone completely numb. Well, I wasn't always like numb, but you know what I mean. It's not as heightened as it was earlier. I kind of hoped it would have lasted longer. And I've not really, I don't know what's changed. But I complained about having the more normal feeling. But I'm missing it already. You know, it's been harder to like open up packets and stuff because I've just kind of gotten used to like how actually being able to feel something, so knowing how to grip. I was playing bass this afternoon, just sat down to put on Rocksmith. I do a little bit on the Xbox, a little bit on the laptop, and I put on a song on the laptop that I think I've already got over 100% on. I play it in mastery mode or master mode on the Xbox. I had like a 94% mastery or whatever on the laptop version. I got down to like 89. I was just missing stuff left and right. I couldn't navigate the fretboard. And this was a super easy song. Like, we're talking a difference of like, I mean, it might have only been like 93, 94, but you're still talking like 5+%. If we're talking between the Xbox version, imagine that the Xbox version is I'm playing at a leveled mastery, like 100+%. And the plus percentage is when you hit mastery, that means that you are competent enough to play it without the game showing you notes. That's what the higher percentages are, over 100%. That's a hell of a hit. Really, really simple song. Really simple song. It's like 2 strings, maybe 3, E, A, 6th fret, 9th fret on, so it goes E, E6, E9, drop down to A9, A6, up, and it's just like literally, I was fucking it up. Like there was a clear drop in my ability to do things today because of the. I'm sure it's not normally that hard for me, even if I am a bit numb. It's just thrown me off my game a little bit because I can feel things. I'm gonna make the most of it though, whilst it's still there in time. No, I mean Inky commented on it. She said your hands have gone cold again. You know, she said that over the last few weeks you've been warm. She says you've gone cold again. So I don't know. It's weird. Don't take stuff for granted. I don't know which I prefer, being numb or being able to feel like if I'm numb, then obviously sure things hurt, but they don't slow me down as much. Whereas, you know, like the other day when I got that, did I mention that I got a bit of one of my stands cracked and I got a piece of metal stuck in my finger and thumb. And I couldn't get the metal out, so instead I just pushed it into my thumb. And I've gone and done something to my hand where I've bruised all along the. I don't think you can see it because I've exposed it really high, but it's now got there's a purple colour coming along here on this hand. No idea what I've done. But if I could have felt that more, I'd have been slower. So I don't know which one's better. You know? Oh damn. So I'm gonna head off. I've had a cracking day. spending time with Inky, listening to music, and Inky's still looking for vinyl. We think we might go look around some charity shops tomorrow for some vinyl. I completely forgot I had Neil's Heavy Concept album on vinyl. It's fucking rad. It's probably back at my parents' house. And an album with Mr. Food on it. That was one of my uncle's albums. He used to be a DJ. And it was nice to hang out with my mum today as well. Hope everyone has a good weekend. I'm now going to head off and live stream for a bit. God fucking damn it. I'm going to lower this down after the weekend as well. Reduce the sugar again. So I hope you're well. I'll see you all a bit like tomorrow. It's nice whilst it lasted. I hope I come back again soon.